So, very similar to what's been mentioned. I'm at the Natural History Museum and I kind of work designing activities for volunteers. And we'd had a long-term family volunteering program running, where they would come regularly every week. But that fell by the wayside. And I thought, well, how could we do it a little less often, but kind of using our standard volunteering activities. So about 7 years ago, we introduced friends and family volunteering, which is lovely because, as mentioned before, you get all the different age ranges from grandparents to children to cousins, kind of all coming in to volunteer. So that's really nice. It's turned out to be so popular that we get regular kind of attendees who want to sign up for everyone, which means we do different activities. We offer it a few times a year. And, one day it will be taking out mammal skulls around the galleries. One day it will be sorting out insects into groups, just to keep the interest high for those kind of family members who want to come back and who want some new challenges. So we kind of evaluated it. The thing I was most interested in was confidence levels. And, because volunteers have signed on the dotted line, they've had all the training, but, what would the confidence levels be of their friends and family members that they had brought with them? So I was very interested in kind of having a look at that. And I'm pleased to say they usually all increase in confidence, because it's quite a big thing to go out and interact with the public. If you're a 7-year-old and, quite shy, it's quite a big thing. So the format of the day is in the morning, we're all together in the classroom, as it were, with the experienced volunteers and their friends and family members. I kind of train them up in the morning, we all have lunch together, and then we usually do a little practice before lunch, because it kind of banishes the nerves that might build up over lunchtime. So they have a little mini practice, have lunch, and then we go out in the afternoon and do the activities. So we get very positive feedback, as I said, repeat visitors. What I also like about it is that if you have like a diverse volunteer force, the friends and family members that they're inviting along are diverse as well, which is brilliant. And I love volunteering, but some of my friends say to me, well, why do you do it? I don't understand. Why would you give away your time for free? And many of the friends and family members, that's the same kind of question that they're asking. The children don't understand why the adults are kind of disappearing one day a week. This actually kind of shows them, why they do it, because they go away having really enjoyed it themselves, having kind of seen what their adults do in the museum. It's very kind of nice for them. We try and inject as much fun in it as possible, it's wonderful in my book to see the peer learning going on, because in a busy museum, the children who are volunteering, the children of their age will come up to them much more likely than if they're going to come up to someone crusty like me, for example. So having the kind of peer engagements is something really kind of wonderful to watch. So I love the Friends and Family Days for this point of view. So yeah, it's all good fun, yeah, it's something that we really enjoy. And what I also have done last year is I thought, well, the format works. Why don't I use the format for the Kids in Museums Takeover Day? And so it was effectively a friends and family day, but they were all kind of under 11. We kind of repurposed the format for the takeover day so that the kids were running the activities and the volunteers who brought them along were there as the support. So yeah, I mentioned the peer learning. It's something really lovely to see. They do far better at it than I do, so that's really good. And we tried to make it a real kind of occasion. We usually offer them during school holidays, so it's usually part of a family fun day or a festival day. So there's lots of things going on to attract their attention beyond just what we're doing. So for example, this one here was the Kids in Museums Climate Change Takeover Day, and it coincided with the school's holiday family festival because it was in the October to early November half term. So there were lots of things going on in the museum. So we had Earthy from Operation Earth here having a chat with our volunteers. So there's kind of lots of little mini enrichment activities you can offer to them, you know, because let's face it, their adults get enrichment activities that we organise for them, and it's nice that, you know, any volunteer gets that enrichment. So yeah, that was it. I'm going to stop sharing, and I think that's probably my time. So yeah, I'm up for any questions.